Hey guys, it's Convolva here, and today we're going to talk about how I create remixes and bootlegs. So, the first step to creating a good remix or bootleg is to get access to the acapella or the instrumental of the track. And for that, we need to use some tools to extract the vocals and the instrumental. So, for that, today we're going to use this software called as Lalalai, which tries to separate the vocal from the instrumental and give both of the wave files to you for further work, which you can use to create interesting sounds in a remix, because now you have access to the vocal as well as the instrument as two separate channels. Now I know there's something called as a splitter which also does similar things, but I've noticed that the spectral response of splitter is not as good because it usually tapers off around 16 kilohertz, and Lalalai on the other hand goes up till 22 kilohertz. I'm going to use my own track with Joka, just to avoid some copyright issues which might occur if I use someone else's track, but also because it has both male and female vocals, so it would be kind of fun to see how the AI reacts to it. Alright, so let's get started by uploading the track over here and let the AI do its magic. So I have the premium version over here, although they do let you test the software for free for up to 3 input tracks or 10 minutes worth of music. You can check it out with the link in the description. Also, if you're into bootlegging and have faced challenges, then do let us know in the comments down below, and I will be giving one premium license of the service to anyone who needs it based on the comments.
I can't see to look away. I'm hypnotized by you. I'm hanging on what you say.
I like what the service has extracted here, so let's process the entire track now. Alright, so it seems like it has done a good job on the trick or treat vocals and it was able to separate both the vocals. So let's see how we can make it into a remix of sorts. Okay, so I've got the vocals in my new project here, and the first decision would be to set the BPM. I tend to not change the BPM of the remix or bootleg too much and keep it close to the original. Otherwise, we start getting artifacts due to the time stretching algorithm, which can sound a little unprofessional. Now let's clean up the vocals with declicking set to generic, as there are times when the algorithm doesn't do a good job. Now let's start by writing the bass line in the key of the track. I have this kick here which I'm going to use for this, and then layer it with a transient sound from my sample pack to give it a bit of an edge. Now let's get a bass that works. I have this bass preset which I made for a Melkish style track for one of my clients, which I think could work really well here. Okay, let's create a pattern with this and then duck the volume only at the times where there's an overlap between the kick and bass. Let's add a layer to this now. Oh yeah, I also created a reverse bass here with Serum to create some parts which sound a little different to create some interest and movement in the track. Then I added some claps, hats and loop samples to match the groove of the track. I then added some reverb, a high pass and some multiband compression to the vocals. Now let's bring the male vocals from the center of the track and try to do a call and response or a question and answer phrase with the female vocals.
Divided by anger and driven by the power of memories. In a world of dissimilarity, there is a movement.
I did the chops arbitrarily here based on how it sounds, although in an actual remix I would try to give some additional thought to what the singer is saying and try to come up with something creative for the placement and arrangement of the vocal chops.
One sound.
Now let's get the instrumental into the project file and see if we can make some good use out of it. Okay, I like this part here before the hard house drop, so maybe we can use that as a transition of sorts in the track.
Power of memories. In a world of dissimilarity, there is a movement.
Okay, so let's create some more sounds for the project. I have this Reese plug sound that I like to use a lot. It's a basic mini saw with some unison and an envelope for the low pass filter. There are some effects in here, but those are pretty standard stuff. You can just copy them from here. Let's now automate the cutoff of the low pass filter in the Reese preset that we just created.
Power of memories.
Okay, let's add some percussions and fills in the track. Alright, let's hear it all together now. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, then consider hitting the like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions regarding this or otherwise, then feel free to text me over here. I will be sure to get back to you. Other than that, if you have any suggestions for kind of videos that you would like to watch on the channel, then be sure to leave a comment down in the description. No,